Gaming is weird now because technically we are more connected than ever before. We can open a game and join a server and play with someone on the other side of the world within minutes. But gaming feels lonelier than it ever did. And I think I know why. I remember playing Goldeneye, Perfect Dark, with my friends on the Nintendo 64. Also, we used to play Power Stone, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast. If any of us placed last, we could just pass the controller around. We played for hours and there was no matchmaking, no waiting for people to join, no checking if the servers were working. You just grab a controller and started playing. And looking back, I don't think those games were special because they were perfect. They were special because of the people around us. The game was only part of it. The room was part of the experience as well. Because when you play with someone back in the days, you were actually with them. You could see the reaction. You could see them getting angry when they lost, blaming the controller, saying they lost because it was defective. You could laugh at something ridiculous that happened on the screen. You could feel the whole room change when someone was about to win a game. Those moments were not something the game had to create. Those moments happened naturally. And I think that's the part we slowly lost. Because at some point, gaming moved away from that. Local multiplayer started becoming less common. Split screen disappeared from a lot of the big releases. And instead of everyone sitting around one TV, everyone started having their own screen. Now, that isn't necessarily bad. Online gaming did things we couldn't even imagine years ago. I can play with people from anywhere in the world. That's genuinely amazing. But something changed because playing online and playing together are not the same. You can be connected without actually feeling together. Your friends can play the same game every night, but they might all be sitting in different rooms, different houses, different countries. Same game, but completely different experience. And I think that is a big difference. A lot of people may say local multiplayer disappeared because games became too advanced. Better graphics, better resolution, more demanding hardware, and maybe some of that is true. But I think priorities changed too. The industry moved towards online games because they offer something local games don't. More players, more engagement, and more ways to keep people playing. A group of friends sitting around one console is a very different business model. And for millions of individuals playing online, I'm not saying companies destroy couch gaming on purpose, but the direction gaming moved, it made, it made it less important. Online gaming gave us more connection than ever before. Sometimes it feels less personal. You're sitting alone wearing a headset, talking to people you might never meet. Some people even have no lights on. You are surrounded by players, but you are still physically alone. And that doesn't mean online gaming is bad. It isn't. I think some people sometimes confuse being connected with being together. But those two things are different. When you play on a couch, you share the same moment, the same TV, the same room eating pizza or snacks. When something crazy happened, you didn't just hear someone laugh, you saw it happening. Those little things, those little moments are what made memories. And honestly, I can remember a specific moment from those old couch sessions, but I kind of struggle to remember most of random online matches that I played. I don't think gaming got worse because it went online. Gaming has improved in a lot of ways. We can play with more people than ever before. We have experiences that older consoles could never have delivered. But something was lost. The industry gave us scale. More players, more connection, more accessibility. But somewhere along the way, we lost the room, the people sitting beside us, the random moments that happened because everyone was actually there. And maybe that's why gaming sometimes feels different now. Not because the games are worse, not because online gaming ruined everything, but because being connected isn't always the same as being together.